So these are the books. This one, and this one are the books that are written by me. Okay, and this section of books are the books that I have read till my whole lifetime. Now I'm 24, and from the age of 10 and 9 and 10, or 10 and 11, I started reading books. So I have the passion, I have the hobbies of collecting all the books that I've written, all types of books like novels and biographies, but especially I collect the novels. So these are the novels that I've read in my lifetime. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 books in this section. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, almost 30 to 40 books. And more books I have read, but those are not novels. So compared to some are like biographies, and some are like the books that are uh, stories books or experimental books. Like as you can see, this section books got some special books like this one, a mind books, the famous book autobiography by Mahatma Gandhi, the famous book written by Abdul Kalam, My Journey, the Lost World, famous steel books, and Bhagavad Gita speeches and writings, and Wings of Fire by Abdul Kalam. So 2 books by Abdul Kalam. Also some children novels like The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, novels by Chetan Bhagat, 5 Point Someone, Murakami, Norwegian Woods. So these are the books that I've read. And this section of books are the books that I have collected recently, which I'm going to read. And right now, I'm going to complete all these books. You can see. So basically, my point is, this is how a book lover's room looks like. I have this shelf where I keep all these books, the books that I've read, the books that I will read, a collection of new books that I'm going to cover, and also some of the books that I've written myself. You would be surprised to know these are the books that I have wrote. This is a novel, science fiction novel. This is a fictional novel about my own story, and this is a book, self-help book to get rid of depression. If you want to buy these books, then you can get it on the online platforms. So books, by reading a book, you get this feeling of mindfulness. You get some new words, you get some perception and some things that you do not know when you search it on the internet, or you watch movies, or you go outside. You only get it, you get the experience only when you read books. So I really love reading books. I don't know about others, but yeah, so this is one of the hobbies that I have. And you can just imagine how many books are there with me. And these are the books that I'm going to read. These are the books that I have read, and these are the books that I've written. So I have almost 100 to 200 books with me right now, and I have a goal of completing about 1 lakh books. I have a target of reading 1 lakh books until I die. That is through my lifetime. Can you just imagine that if you go on this race of reading books, collecting novels, you can imagine how many books are there in this world, how many writers are there. So you can't end, it's an endless, but still 200, reading even 100 or 200 books is also just a piece, a small piece out of this whole book universe. But still, reading this amount of books has given me clarity of my mind, a maturity, an experience of imagination. It has increased my capability of imagining things, and because of that I was able to write these books. It also gave me inspiration of to live life. It also gave me the change in my vocabulary. It gave me some writing skills, like I can mug up some words and make answers to the questions. So there are a lot of benefits. The point of this video is that to show how actually a bookish guy's room looks like. You can see I'm surrounded by books rather than surrounded by chicks. So that wasn't just a joke. So you can see that how much I love the books. So my only advice would be read books, because when you read books you really enjoy your life in a different way. You got your imagination power more leveled up. So by reading this Chetan Bhagat novels, I really get the feeling of like diving into a movie, like the movie is going on. And hardly I think 1 week to complete a book, but if you consistently read for the whole day, because I only give 2 to 3 hours or only 1 hour every day. But if you read for 5 to 6 hours constantly with full determination, you can complete a book within 3 to 4 hours or 5 to 6 hours. So just imagine you can complete 3 novels in a day. If you complete 3 novels in a day, that means almost 30 novels in 10 days, and 90 books, almost 100 books in 1 month you can complete. Then in 1 year you can complete 1200 books. Can you imagine 1200 books? It would be covering the whole self. So this is the only thing that I would like to say. Read books.